In addition to the art, a big part of the gallery is the stories about the artists. So I'd like to read you some of the stories so that we have the opportunity to find out some background, some special interests, just some unique things that come out in the process of creating art. Mexican Flowers by Diane. Born in Vietnam, Diane escaped from the war and made her way to Norway. She became a successful teacher who enjoyed singing with her students. A kind-hearted person who wants everyone to be happy and have fun, Diane believes, don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened. While painting this piece, Diane said, "At Acacia, I have some Mexican friends. They are nice, and I like them a lot. For me, they are like flowers in this vase. They are nice, warm, and lovely." Amethyst Flowers by Diane. Untitled by Russ. Russ was a talented and prolific artist who loved painting, sketching, designing, and sculpting. His first career was teaching high school drafting, math, and shop. Later in life, he took up sculpting after seeing a piece in a gallery that he wanted to buy but couldn't afford. When his wife gave him a piece of rock to carve, some sculpting tools, and a series of sculpting classes, his second career began. Many of Russ's sculptures were featured in Laguna Beach art galleries. Holy Cow by Conny. In her professional life, Conny was a legal secretary. She is a good cook with a good sense of humor. She enjoys swimming and all kinds of arts and crafts. The art facilitator says that when she visited to pick up paintings to submit for the annual exhibit, Conny was waiting with a stack of paintings over an inch high in her lap that she had painted on her own. She even apologized for using so much paper. Untitled by Mike. Mike was born in New York City, New York. He is a dedicated Marine Corps veteran and worked at United Airlines for 40 years. Working for an airline allowed Mike to travel the world, visiting 47 countries over the years. In addition to traveling, Mike kept busy with a number of hobbies: beekeeping, stained glass, golf, bridge, volunteering at the Getty Museum, 5K walks, gardening, and photography. Mike is a caring, helpful, joyful, and generous man who still loves to sing, dance, cook, laugh, and paint. During one art session, Mike said, "This place is so exciting. I love coming here." Autumn Tree by Theresa. Theresa was born in a small town in Ontario, Canada. She grew up on a farm where during the winter they would skate on a frozen pond. When she was 15 years old, she moved with her family to the United States. Ultimately, she attended nursing school and worked as a registered nurse until she was 82 years old. Her hobbies were cooking, baking, and painting. The art facilitator says that when she would arrive for an art session, Theresa would drop whatever she was doing and get ready to paint. She always used warm, bright colors in her paintings. In this piece, she intended to put a house in the background, but decided to keep it simple with the focus on the tree. Purple Flowers by Gina. Gina loves music, especially singing and playing the piano, flower arranging, knitting, and painting. According to her daughter, Gina has painted well over 100 paintings, many of which were framed and given as gifts. She acts surprised when people compliment her on how good they think her art is because she thinks it's just a little something I whipped up. She's strong-willed and a leader with a sense of humor. Gina loves the beach and Hawaii. Yoda by Gabby. Gabby was born in Santa Maria, California. His wife says he is happy all the time. He loves to tell jokes and laugh. He enjoys yard work, artwork, painting and drawing, exercising, and walking his dog Yoda. Gabby painted this portrait of Yoda. Yellow Tree by Lavonne. Lavonne is described as a strong German woman who got her personality from her grandparents on both sides who immigrated from Germany. Her favorite quote is, "You've made your bed, now lie in it." She and her husband traveled all over the world and liked everywhere they visited, though Germany is her favorite place. She loves to do anything with the home: sewing, knitting, decorating, wallpapering, ceramics, cooking, entertaining, and refinishing furniture. Untitled by Shirley. In between being a mother of 5, grandmother of 4, and great-grandmother of 4, Shirley enjoyed sewing, cooking, and creative crafts. After her children were grown, Shirley dedicated herself to volunteering. She has received honors from Right to Life, St. Joseph's Hospital, and others. But in keeping with her kind, helpful, and generous nature, she was very quiet about her honors. The art facilitator commented on this piece. Shirley used a basket of fruit for her inspiration. When I commented that I liked the color she added at the top, she said that she was just playing around with color. Blue by Dorothy. While painting this piece, Dorothy exclaimed, "I love butterflies. Oh, the background isn't finished yet." The art facilitator says, Dorothy enjoys nature and loves being creative with painting, drawing, and making holiday crafts. She's friendly, sarcastic with friends, and always smiling. On her morning walks, she collects large leaves, saying, "I want to paint them gold," and pine cones for the festive monthly mini trees she decorates. Untitled by Darlene. Darlene was born in Long Beach and worked as a hairdresser. Her favorite vacations involved camping and fishing. She loves to laugh and is definitely a people person. When Darlene was first invited to join a Memories in the Making art session, she said, "I don't know how to paint. I've never painted before." The art facilitator says that it took a lot of coaxing, but she kept at it and has really taken off as an artist. When she knows that an art session is scheduled, she's the first one at the table. Picasso by Martin. Martin has worked as a miner for silver in Mexico, a butcher, and an owner of a food truck. He found owning the food truck and being a skilled cook very rewarding. A sociable, loving, and kind person, Martin loves to get dressed up and go dancing. Martin's 5 children and 9 grandchildren have helped him keep up with technology and his computer skills. When the weather is good, thoughts of going back to Mexico are always there. Untitled by Jeanne. Born in Illinois, Jeanne is the oldest of 6 children. While working at the phone company in LACS, Jeanne enjoyed many artistic activities: painting, acrylics, knitting, crocheting, sewing, and cake decorating. Hawaii, or anywhere with an ocean view, was where Jeanne wanted to be when she could get away. Untitled by Gino. A native of Los Angeles County, Gino loves working creatively with his hands, especially with clay. Gino's outlook on life can be described as live, love, laugh. He also believes, if you see something, say something, and God is love. Untitled by Bach Lien. Bach Lien is happily married with 2 children. Her most rewarding achievement is raising her children while working as a nurse for over 20 years in Vietnam and 8 years as a medical assistant in the United States. Her strong-willed and optimistic nature and willingness to learn certainly helped her during those busy times. One of her favorite times of the year is the Vietnamese New Year, when she will dress up in her traditional Vietnamese dress. She even received the Best Dressed award one year. A sociable and warm-hearted person, Bach Lien loves to sing and is very appreciative of Acacia Adult Day Services and all their activities, especially the ESL and music classes. Flowering Tree by Pam. Pam's passion is teaching children and adults to read. She has a Master's of Science in Reading from Pepperdine University and received an award for 20 years of participation in the PTA. For 38 years, she was a classroom teacher and also served alongside her 3 daughters as a volunteer for the National Charity League. In addition, she's a library literacy volunteer and a lifetime member of the Girl Scouts. Somehow, Pam still found time to travel. Estes Park, Colorado, and Europe were favorite destinations, and partake in hobbies such as Scrabble, ethnic cooking, and researching family ancestry. A lifelong learner, Pam recently took classes on autism, Parkinson's disease, and dementia while working towards a second master's degree. Many Colors by Barbara. Barbara is a lover of animals, especially dogs, and trees. She loves to walk in the park, watching the kids play and looking at the trees and sky. Barbara is described as easygoing, friendly, always smiling and laughing. The art facilitator says, "In the past, Barbara was very literal about her paintings and filled in the spaces with very geometric shapes. When I put a sponge in her hand, she started painting with joy." Earth and Water by Michele. Michele was born in Los Angeles. She has 4 children and 7 grandchildren. She is loving and kind and enjoys art, especially ceramics and painting. In her 30-year teaching career, she taught every grade from 5th to 12th and was recognized as Teacher of the Year at Melinda Heights Elementary School in the Saddleback School District. Burning Bush by Paul. Paul was born in Loma Linda, California. In his career as an aerospace engineer, he worked on many classified projects for the United States government. In his home office, he proudly displayed photographs of satellites and rocket launches in which he played a role. Paul's son says he could fix anything, but his hobby was serving the community. He had a servant's heart and truly enjoyed helping others. Tucson Glory by Judith. Judith was born in Newark, New Jersey. She was married to her husband Irving for 68 years. In her career, she worked in real estate and as a field investigator for the Los Angeles County Department of Public Services. She enjoyed mahjong, collecting art, painting, and writing. She authored 6 detective novels and volunteered as an assistant producer at KPBS in San Diego. She was recognized by PBS as National Volunteer of the Year. Her son describes her as bright, happy, and the center of attention.